Hey everybody, it's Carrie again. I'm excited to do the topic for Girl Behind the Blog today for Comfort Zone. This is actually something that's been on my mind a lot lately. I don't know if any of you have kept up with me on Twitter, but last week I actually got to meet Jon Acuff at my work conference, and coincidentally he wrote a book about comfort zones, which is really awesome. The first book was called Quitter, and the second book he just wrote recently called Start, which is something that's I've been wanting to read for a long time. So I'm really excited about that. Comfort zones are stepping outside them are very, very difficult for me. Something that is very comforting to me is security, and knowing that and the word certainty comes to mind. Being very certain about things. So I'm very much not a big risk taker. I like to know things are going to be okay. I like to have a really great exit strategy if something goes wrong, in anything. So it's very, very difficult for me to step outside my comfort zone. But this is an area that God has really been working on in my life ever since I started my blog in January. So it's certainly something that's a big deal to me. Let me look at the other question because I can't remember the other question she asked. It says, is it hard for you? Absolutely. It's incredibly difficult, like I said, to do that for me. One of the biggest ways that God is really challenging me, and as far as comfort zones, is a couple things. Number one, the area of vulnerability. Excuse me. That's a huge, huge issue for me right now, and that's a way that God has really been challenging me to step outside my comfort zone, is to be more vulnerable with people. Obviously, there is a line there. We don't want to share, certain things online, but that's an area that I feel very strongly about. I feel like God is really going to use this time of me really being vulnerable with people and sharing online as a way to really, encourage other people. Another area of comfort that he's really trying to get me to step out of is music. I've always wanted to write music and to use that in our church, and to write praise and worship songs based on scriptures. And I've always been really afraid to do that because I thought that maybe I wouldn't be good enough, or there's a million voices as to why I'm not doing that. And read my post on Monday from Monday this week, and you'll see. But that's something that I'm really challenging myself this year and next year to really start doing that. And I'm hoping that I can do that. I just want to make sure I'm not forgetting a question again. The last time I really stepped outside of my comfort zone was actually starting my blog, which is great. So it's been a wonderful kind of stepping into the vulnerability, like I mentioned earlier. And I'm hoping that the blog will be a venue for me to be even more vulnerable and to start stepping out of comfort zones as well. So I hope that you are blessed by this. I really want to recommend a couple of books to you if you're interested in stepping outside your comfort zone. The first one is obviously Start by Jon Acuff, which is really great. The other one is a book by Dr. Brene Brown. It's called Daring Greatly. I just found out about it yesterday, and it has to do with the importance of vulnerability and authenticity. So it's two books I would really recommend you guys read if you're interested in becoming, stepping outside of your comfort zones. But check them out. I'd love to hear comments on what, your issues of comfort zone are, and how maybe some of the ways you're going to challenge yourself to step outside your comfort zones. I look forward to seeing all the other videos too. I hope you guys have a great Tuesday. Enjoy. It was nice sharing with you again. Have a great day. Bye.